I am muted because something hit my keyboard. Welcome to my channel, JB's Crochet. I'm Amber. I wish I could hide that until I know that you guys can hear me again. I know I was muted. Sorry. So, welcome, Lisa and Marianne and Tank and Rebecca and all the peoples showing up. Trying to frog this and it doesn't want to frog. Just hover over it. I can't see it. Now you can hear me. I know. I forget that at the end of the live sometimes I have to mute my mic and then I unmute it. Yay, you guys can hear me. Woohoo! Trying to figure out what a good number is to start this base out with. And I don't need a 6.5, I don't think. I need all my hooks to come back to their home. I need all my hooks to come home. My keys are still in here. Y'all, this worked as a great little almost purse yesterday. My headphones, my keys. I mean, the only thing I didn't have in here was my wallet. Got my scissors, my hook, scraps, and a project. Whoa, come back. No, where'd it go? Hook down, hook down, hook down. It's missing. I think a 6mm would be fine. Oh, shoot. It didn't go in the back, the box. It went on the outside, thankfully. Okay, so what is everybody working on this morning? So I finished the bag yesterday. I just got to work on a couple tails. Got some tails from all the color changes. My honey pot basket. Well, it's actually the hopeful tote, but it's the honey pot hopeful tote. And I hung the little bag charm on it just to give it some decoration. It's kind of in a weird spot, but when you close it up like this, it makes more sense. So I gotta pull all my yarn back out of it that I took with me. Had this in there. Had this in there. And this. That's all that was in there. That gave it its oomph to. You're making a pencil. Good morning, Monique. I was trying to make it look like the honey pot from Winnie the Pooh. It's not exact, but because the honey pot just has all one color with honey across it, but like I just thought little pops of yellow would look cute, make it look like the honey, you know. So there's the honey pot. Honey pot hopeful tote. That's going to be gifted to somebody. Hands, I tell you. Okay, let's put this back because I took it with me because I wasn't sure if I was going to need it. So put it back in its home. And now I have this leftover from what I used yesterday. There's a squirrel in my backyard. I'm squirreling, literally. There's a squirrel. Oh, another thing I did yesterday. Oh, I forgot my package on the front porch. I meant to bring it down here this morning. I grabbed some project bag. I think I'm gonna give a couple books away because I was flipping through these and I was like, I don't think I'm gonna make any of these, so I might be like, I don't know, doing giveaways or something with this or something. I don't know. But I feel like I'm coming up with my own projects to do. So, but this one I'm probably gonna keep. It's got some small projects in it. It's got a bag in it. But this one I think I'm gonna get rid of this one maybe. Not get rid of, but you know what I mean. Put it in my donation pile, my donation to whatever. And then I went through my binder that had like my bags and things in it of patterns that I had printed out. I also I got this book out because I mean it's baskets for all. Maybe I'll make a couple out of here eventually. There's like 2 or 3 that I want to do. The first one I want to try is this one. I'm going to cover the pattern up. Is this one right here. It looks simple in the directions when I read through the instructions. So we used to have a Winnie the Pooh themed group. I loved Winnie the Pooh as a kid. And that Winnie the Pooh that I took the picture with, that's mine from when I was a kid. I've had that thing since then. So I feel like I used to have some of the other smaller, like I had smaller beanie characters. Like I want to say Beanie Babies, but not. I had some of those too, but like, oh my gosh, Barbies and Winnie the Pooh, yeah, Lisa Frank. I pulled this out too because I think I might start on this bag. I've been wanting to make this bag for a while now, and do I want to make it with this or do I want to do my bag design? But like I was thinking, I was just thinking like some quick little projects, to take with me. Because a basket, I could make a basket. I mean, the bear might end up coming with me because at this point, I did not get it done yesterday because I worked on that bag yesterday. For the most part, I got it done about swim lesson time. But I was also playing with this yarn, trying to create the bag that I want to do that's similar to my Hopeful Tote, but not. Oh, that wasn't a guy. That was, yes, I know who that person is. I actually personally know that person. Yeah, no, that is legit. It's a mom that used to be a part of the American Heritage Girls troupe that my daughter was a part of before we moved to the most recent one. So yeah, it's Michelle. Her name's Michelle. Yep. Yeah, I contacted her in the background and talked to her. She wants 6-inch mushrooms with like green or brown or something, and so I need to find some inspo pictures to send her and be like, which ones are you looking for? Because I don't know what you want. But yes, she is legit. She was legit. And I was like, woohoo. No, thank you for looking out for me, Marianne. Thank you. So this might be a project I take with me, or I may start on it today. I don't know. I woke up with a headache again this morning, so I'm kind of, just kind of getting around this morning. I could work on my kid's blanket. I need to finish the last black round on it. It's got like 2 sides. My main man's Kids blanket. I'll just put that. I need caffeine. I know. That is what I do need. But anyway, I'm actually surprised I got that done so quickly. Oh, and another thing. I made this. I made another bag charm. This is a gift for somebody that I'm going to send to them. Try to move that black tassel out of the way. I need to clean the tassel off a little bit. Just red and silver and black. But I made this as well. These are quick to make, but they're a little tough to figure out, you know, like, cover my face. You guys saw it. Yeah, it's just one of those headaches I get. Yep, I've already got the drugs in the system. Don't cancel me, YouTube. It's just pain relievers. I don't know. Let's see. So I was doing a 6.5 with that. I need to find my hooks. I think I left it upstairs. Oh, that's right. I was going to do the blanket. Let me work on the kids' blanket. Maybe get the get the black put on real quick. I don't want to do that. We're just going to pile it on top. Pile it on top. Pile it right there. Don't go anywhere. There we go. Oh, this is another pile of patterns I need to go through. Let's see if I want to take any of this with me. I know I am not going to take this one. That one's not going to be a quick little project to take. I could take this one, but this one might be more of a scrappy one. I'm not sure yet. Oh, goodness. Okay, I think everybody's gotten their yarn. I can probably throw this away now. Good morning, Stefan. You love the dragon. Yeah, I made that as a special little surprise for somebody that ordered some stuff from me. Let's see. Okay, so this my artisanal arches needs to go with my artisanal arches. I don't know why it's sitting here. I need to put this in the book. I'm getting behind on putting my book, my patterns in my book. Grammy Rita! Your hands say no blanket for a while. Oh, but that blanket turned out so amazing. You and your hubby did an amazing job. This is another thing I need to make. So I know I made a Moses basket, but this is a smaller, tinier version of the Moses basket. This is a nappy caddy. So it holds the diapers and the wipes and things. And I had wanted to make a matching one for her that I made the Moses basket for. So I have some leftover green yarn, and I don't know if it'll make this whole caddy, but I'm going to try because I don't know what to do with this bundle of braided yarn braided cord that I have, because it's like, what do I do with this? I don't know what to do with it. So it's literally just sitting in a bucket taking space right now. Grammy Rita. I just showed off the honey pot bag. I gotta tie in some tails, but it's done. It's done. It's mostly made. It's just I gotta do the tails and stuff. There's a couple tails like right here. And then there's a couple, with the color changes, I have some tails I need to do. You put the pencil pattern YouTube link on Discord. Rebecca, I should make you a moderator so you can share links sometimes. Oh my goodness, that's so cute. That is a cute pencil. Oh my goodness. Do you watch that one chick? Oh, what is her name? I can't think of her name. She's like crochet with coffee and something. She's making this, she's calling it the A+ cardigan. And on one side of the one panel, on the one side of her cardigan, it looks like a pencil. And then on the back, she's making it look like a piece of paper. One of the arms is like a crayon, and the other arm is a marker. And then she's got on the other side, she's got at the other side panel, I can't think what it is. So it's the pencil and something, I can't think, but it looks so stinking cute. If I was a teacher, I would be making that thing, but I don't know any teachers. I mean, I'm a homeschool mom, but I don't count myself as a teacher. It is cute, yeah. Okay, hold on. You saw the video with the A+ cardigan? I know, isn't that cool? Look, like, she hasn't even put it together yet, and I'm like, that thing's gonna be so cool. And like, she's gonna have it like the cuffs make it look like it's coming to the point, you know, with the marker and the crayon. Yeah, there's a crayon on one side and then a marker or expo marker on the other. Like she says that you can do either like a Crayola marker or an expo. So yeah, no, you've got crayon marker, and then there was like pencil looking on one panel. I can't remember what the other panel, and then it's a piece of paper on the back. Good morning, Knitnex. Marker, ruler, piece of paper, crayon. Ruler, that was the other one, the ruler. Maybe the ruler? Maybe it was a ruler. But this is my pattern. This is the hopeful tote. I'm just calling it the honey pot hopeful tote. I'm trying to make another bag like this, but where it's not a drawstring and it has handles. So that's what I had this out for. I'm actually kind of feeling like I want to do that instead of doing the blanket right now. I think I'm going to just take the blanket with me this next week, and work on it then. Oh my gosh. And I found these, y'all. These are like, I would never wear these, but they're so stinking cute. There's got to be somebody out there that would make wear them. I found these. I found that somebody on, she's a Topian Den. I think I found her on Facebook. I see some reels from her on Facebook, and I had to get these leg warmers. Like I said, I don't know that I would actually wear these, but I feel like there's got to be somebody out there that if I made them would wear them. Oh, okay. So it is a marker. Okay. I mean, not a marker, a ruler. Okay. I don't know. I would be willing to make that cardigan, but I'd have to find somebody to buy it like this, you know? I'd be willing to make these, but like I would have to find somebody to buy them for me. But I also bought the pattern because I wanted to see how she did this part, to see if I could make that a bag or something. I mean, y'all know me. I will give credit for inspiration, but like this was worth buying the pattern to get how she constructed this together. Like it just, they're so stinking cute. Look at these. I don't know. I just don't know if I am confident enough to wear these. I just don't know. They are cute though. They're so cute. Oh my goodness. And then I reprinted this off. I've had this forever. I've had this in my Etsy patterns forever, but my kids have asked me to make them a set of these, even though they don't watch Star Wars. So it's been a few weeks to months since they've asked for them, so they're still sitting here. I'll get to them. I might be on a plushie making mission this fall when, you know, making some Christmas plushies for kids. Because right now I just don't want to make them. So how do they stay up on the leg? It looks like I think there's a tie at the top. Yeah, if you look closely up here, you can see these little puff balls. Right there's that purple one, and then they're over here. You can see the tie. Looks like they tie them up there. It's pronounced Huilyog. Huilyog. Here's some more pictures of different like colors and things. This one right here makes me think Monsters Inc. The big blue monster, Sully. So they look cute. Melody Yarn Tinka makes some warmers too. Yeah, I just saw these and went, oh my gosh, those are so cute. You see them on Lizzie? Yeah, I bet so. Let's see. This is another thing I found that I was like, I need to actually make this. Luna swing dress. I would wear obviously leggings under this. I don't do dresses without some sort of like capri leggings or long leggings. But this looks so simple. Again, it was a pattern I was like, ooh, it's super cute. It's my kind of top. I like these kind of baby doll tops like this. But yeah, like I said, I like to get a lot of different patterns because it gives me inspiration when I make them eventually. And plus, you know, I'm a pattern hoarder. But I also try to buy them on sale, so not always buying them full price. And I got my Willow Mesh Market bag. You know, I might take that with me. Maybe I'll make that with me. What color should I do this with, Melissa? You pick a color. I don't have navy blue. Well, I have some, but it's already allotted for a project, so I got to make sure I can make that first. So, Miss Mama Melissa Honeybee, what should I do for color? And I even have variegateds. I could do variegateds. I could pull those out and you can look and see which ones I have if you want me to show. Because I could start on that. I might even be able to get it done. Who knows? I'm going to put that in that basket there. Oh, here's another mermaid one I could take with me. This one's a free one, so I don't mind showing it to you. This is a mermaid magic purse. I really want to make something with that mermaid scale. So that's why I've got these two out. I've made the first one before already. I haven't made this pattern yet, but I have made the other one. The one by the Crochet Crowd. Multicolor one last time. Well, do I want to do multicolor or do I want to do a solid? Because I also have these, you know, so like I have all these Karen all day cottons. This color I'm already using to make another one of the Moroccan bags. But I have some other colors in there that are very similar in striping like this, but obviously different colors. I just didn't know what color to do. I just need someone to pick for me. I also have a thicker, bulky cotton fair that I could do one in and make it a little thicker. You know, because single stranding things is hard for me to do. Here, let me show you the cotton fair bulky. That way you make an informed decision. If I can get to it. I guess this is the only one I can get to. You know, Michaels has yarn like this, very similar to this, and it was on clearance. I am seriously debating going back and getting some of it. So I can also try it in this bag, or this print. But yeah, Michael's has a couple colors left. There was a fireside one that had like autumny colors in it. There was only 3 left of that one. There wasn't a ton left actually. So like, yeah, there was like 1 skein of one color left. There was 3 of the fireside. And then I think there was white maybe. I don't know. Not teal. So you're saying pick teal. No, I'm joking. Not teal. I should have known that, but I like that's why I asked specifically, like what specific color should I make? I have most of the colors, you know, I mean a variation of shades. I just don't know which one to do. I don't know. I'm tempted to try this, but I don't know how far this will go. But I have 6 of them. I have 6 of them, so they should go fairly far. And they have, let's see, 130 yards per thing. Where did I put the willow bag? Oh, it's down here. So with a 4 weight, it takes 500 yards. Oh, I would barely. I don't know. Don't know. 130 yards times 6. That's 600 yards plus 6 times would be 180. So maybe around 780 yards if I'm doing my math right. And it calls for about 500. Would that 280 be enough extra of bulky is what I'm wondering. Because this is bulky, so it's not going to go as far. It doesn't have a smell to it. It just has a, not, I wouldn't say a clean smell, but like, yes, I'm smelling my yarn. I like to smell things. Not everything, but some things. Oh, I need to go get my package off the front porch. It has my new bag in it. I got a bag to take with me next week for my project stuff. I also have this bee. I now have 4 bee related patterns that I have to make, y'all. 4 different bee patterns, 4 different bee creators. This one just looks so stinking cute. If it's bulky, it'll work up quicker. Well, yeah, I guess it would. So maybe I wouldn't have as many repeats. I'm gonna try it, see what happens. It says 8:35. I'm gonna go with 8:35. I'm gonna change it up a bit today. Well, I printed this off again, even though I already have it printed off. So luck of the draw square. I think this just says luck of the draw square. I don't know if this is the lucky 8 one or whatever it's called. I know the smiley face is adorable, isn't it? The only thing about doing blankets for luck of the draw for me is I always end up behind. And I'm already behind by a week because I should do that today actually instead of the blanket. That is going to go in the trash pile. I don't know if I want to make this. So I've already made something like this. So, and I didn't like the way it turned out. So I'm going to put that over there. These are my patterns from the jar. think I took this one out. I left this one in there. Oh, that's the Bargello stripes scarf. I don't know if I should leave that in there or not. I took it out though. I could always add it back in. I'll set it right there so that way I can remember. And then this was in there, the Hershey's Kiss. This is the Granny's Hanging Garden thing that I was talking about. You make these granny squares and then you do some chains for your plants or to hang your plants from. It utilizes the granny square all-in-one granny square yarn, but I'm not going to use that. And I got Miss Marianne. I got your sock pattern. Miss Marianne's sock pattern. I really want to make this, but the thing that I think I keep dragging my feet on it for is because it has a sewn in, not sewn in, but like you have to put in a zipper. You don't have to, but it has a zipper in it. And I just, every time I try to do anything with zippers, it just doesn't turn out very well. I feel like mine would not turn out as well as this. Yes, I have Tank. Yes, I have seen all her Bargello stuff. I don't know. I should make this. I bought the pattern. I should really make it. This is a pattern that I'm still working on. I'm trying to think what all I have for patterns. Not patterns, projects. Maybe I should take, no, that was too bulky. And there's my Granny Rocco bag that I want to make. Put that down there for now. I've got some bag charms I want to make. Little star bag charms, but prettier colors. I'm not a fan of this blue and yellow they got going on. I don't know. I feel like the stars could be made a lot cuter. I've already made one of these. It's right there. I just used different granny squares and didn't realize I had this. There's my gummy bear bag. Yummy gummy. We got a modern granny boho bag. This is a free pattern off of the Crochet Crowd. Here's something like the market mesh bag, but it's solid. Can't remember what this one's called. They line this with fabric, and I'm just like, man, I wish I was better at lining things. I don't remember what that one's called. Oh, was it Marsha Lee that gave me the swag bag? This is how the pattern came. Doesn't have any pictures, but this one almost kind of makes me want to make it because it has no pictures. I want to see what it turns out to look like because I can't remember what this is supposed to look like. Oh, wow. This is almost like one of those mystery patterns, you know. Good morning, Julianne. Yay. We get to see you today, right? Until we get, you know, into a regular routine, it's going to be one of those, you know, need to print it out. Yeah. Yeah, so I kind of want to, I don't remember what this looked like. And then I also have yarn that I could make this with because it uses like a 2-weight, this cowl, but I just don't know that I would wear it. So it's like, I don't know. And it's very similar, actually. I think this is a very similar pattern to what I'm making the bag out of. Yeah. I think she's the one that recommended this bag to me. The swag bag. I need to go see if I can find a picture of it because I just don't remember what it looks like. Crochet swag bag. I don't know. Oh, it's like it almost looks like a seashell bag. That would almost make a good, you know what? I might have to do that for a Luck of the Draw bag. I might do that for my Luck of the Draw 17. Well, I could get a picture and post and paste it on there for me now that I know what it looks like. Here, I'll show you what it looks like. This is what the swag bag looks like because it's by a name called Marcel's Creative Crochet. Screen share. Oh no. This is the swag bag. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I could do this as a Luck of the Draw bag. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, there's 12 stripes on here, but I could just do like an extra stripe in the beginning before I get started and then do an extra stripe at the end. And it's got round handles. I have made a flower like that before. Actually, let me show you. That's funny. That flower is exactly, or I shouldn't say exactly, it's almost identical. It's almost identical to the flower that you make for this bag. So it's very similar. It's like one of those carnations. Okay, well, I have a few patterns to decide between, small projects to take with me. I have a mess of stuff on the floor now. What was I gonna do besides my blanket? I decided not to work on the blanket, so I'm gonna hide that for a moment until I decide on what I'm gonna work on. Let's see. So you work 10:30 to 7:30. So you would have to leave by 10, right? I mean, I don't want to. Well, never mind. Just trying to think if there's a way to maybe push it up, but I don't want to stress you out though. So that's like, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? I'm so scatterbrained this morning. I just don't know what I want. Other than I want to finish this. Because I still have about, I don't remember how many. My row counter. Okay, I have 28. I'm on 22. I need to go to 50. 42. Yeah, 28. I think somewhere in there, and that's if I've even been keeping track of them when I finish them. The rows. I was just trying to think, you know, if you left at 10 and you did your live from like could you do like 8:30 to 9:30, and that would give you a half hour to get off and get ready to leave by 10? Is that too early, or is it doable? Does it run in? It shouldn't run into my time. And I can always get off early to make it work. Potentially do Fridays if I went from 8 to 9 or 8:30 to 9:30. That's what I was thinking. Great minds think alike. That's if you even wanted to. Like, don't make, yeah. I don't want to make you do something that you're not prepared to do, or, you know, if it'll put too much on your plate. I'm the last person that wants to do that. I was just given maybe options or something. Maybe you didn't think about, or I'm sure you did think about it. Like I said, I'd be willing to get off. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Don't cut into your time of getting ready if you need to. No, like I said, it's only if you want to. It's just an idea. That way you don't have to cancel if you don't want to. And you could record the wheel too, yeah. A lot of people do that. Let's see. I feel like my brain is like all over the place right now. Like literally the way my room looks next to me is how my brain is. Can't think straight. I'm still trying to contemplate what I want to do and what I have left to do. These rows go so quick. Kitty break. Kitty break. What you doing, kitty cat? Can you not step on my keyboard? Huh? Keep going. Kids haven't started school yet. Yeah. I mean, obviously, you know, once they start school, you can't do it, but when do they start school so we can prepare for that? Just joking. Just joking. Brain. Think. What do you have left to work on? I need to get that bear done today. Back. Had a healthcare provider. Ow. Nice. Welcome back, Angela. Let's see. I've got my 3 Tunisian projects I still need to work on. I've got 2. Oh, I know. I got 3 blankets. I still got the Stitch Odyssey. They start at the end of August. Our kids start in this last week. We were at a church and they said 2 weeks. They start school in like 2-ish weeks. So sometime around the 10th too, I think, Rebecca, is when I don't follow that, so I don't know 100% because we don't have kids in public school, but I use the public school's start and end date as my registration dates when I register my kids for homeschool. So the public school kids around here, I think, start the week after we get back from Missouri. My daughter's so cute. She wants to start a book club. Her and a friend, they're going to get together. I don't know how many other girls or people are going to meet up with them, but right now it's just the two of them, I think. Yeah, they were twins separated by years of birth. It's the only thing I hate about working on something like this is it twisting on itself. I still got 21 more rows to go. I think the reason I'm starting to drag my feet on this is because now I'm glad it's not a thermal stitch. Oh my goodness, that would take forever. Oh, I mean, not forever, but it would take a lot longer than what it is now. And I'm already starting to lose my foot on the gas with this one. My foot on the, what is it doing here? You see this? It's like curving. My foot is slipping off the gas when it comes to finishing this thing. And all I got left is to make this strap and sew it on. And Lord help me, I hope that when I sew it on, that I sew well enough that it does not loosen up over time and come apart. I'm always like paranoid that's going to happen. So, oh my gosh. Our 3 little plushy friends joined my bed this morning again. He comes in and he goes, I got the crew. It's like, oh yeah, you got the crew. He saw you in the chat after I had ended it. He goes, there was a frizzy bee. He's been missing you lately because he comes down. He's actually been coming down later than he has been, so he hasn't been catching you. A lot of times you've already left. But yeah, it was funny. Got the crew with me. It's funny. Every time I go in to get my hair cut, I'm like, I don't know. I have no clue what I want. I don't know what would look good on me. So I keep asking her, I'm like, just what do you think would look good without losing too much of my length? I got to be able to pull it back in a ponytail so that, you know, so she works with what she can. Yeah, he loves those plushies. He made his day with those plushies. I still got mine, the little sunflower. See, yet again, that weather app, very disappointing, said that we had like a 70% chance of rain this morning. Nope. 70% chance of nothing happening. But it looks like Thursday, Friday could get interesting for us, possibly. But it changes day to day because of the way the weather is in July and August around here, I guess. It's very unpredictable in these months. But that's okay. It's pretty mild so far. Oh my gosh, last night was so funny. We had one of our neighbors walk across the street with a paper bag with like a handful of peaches in it. He brought us some peaches from somewhere. And then like not even 20, 30 minutes later, we were heading inside to settle down, and we're sitting there getting ready to do things or do our nightly routine with the kids. And we get this ding, 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 like 2 consecutive doorbell rings, like super fast next to each other. Right, one right after the other. I'm like, what in the world? Who would ring the bell that quickly like that? Like, and ring it like twice. And at first they thought it was a kid, but then it was another neighbor further up the street from the previous neighbor had brought a sack of tomatoes and tomatoes and zucchini down. She'd walked all the way down to give us some veggies from her garden. I was like, oh, this is so sweet. I have neighbors from all over coming across the street to give me food. Give me vegetables and fruit. It's so awesome. I love it. They're like having grandparents when we don't have grandparents around, you know, like, except they're not grandparents to our kids, so they don't really watch the kids or anything. They watch the house. The house is their kid, their grandkid, when we're out of town. All right, Tank. Go get those tomato plants all tucked away so they don't get hurt. That would be bad. Because tomatoes are so yummy. But yeah, it was awesome. All in the same night, 2 separate neighbors came and brought us fruits of their garden, which was so cool. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Put my caption back up. Let's edit this to be 8:35. We got 10 minutes. There we go. Show chat. There we go. All right, turn. I don't like how you get twisted. Mandy. I was going to say Marianne for some reason. Mandy! You're here. My legs are starting to hurt. Guess why? Because they're crossed. But I just don't have room under my desk because I've been stuffing things under my desk to get them out from the main floor walk area. So, 12 more rows, y'all. 12 more rows. 12 more rows. $12 more. Okay, now 11. I've got this much yarn left that I'm like, I should make 11 rows. Should. It's just 8 single crochets. So 88 more stitches. It goes quick with these rows, but like it just feels like it's 150 rows. Just, man, does not feel like it goes by very quickly, even though it does. In the moment, you're just like, oh my goodness, this is not quick moving at all. So I need to fix that one. That one's too loose. Doo-doo-doo. I need to go get my Amazon package off my porch because my bag is in there. If I can get this 10 more rows done, maybe I can go grab it. I could have a kid bring it down to me, but then they may stay down here, so I'll just go get it myself. This little bit of yarn keeps pulling forward when I work with it. So what is everybody working on? I know Rebecca's working on a pencil plushie thing. Oh my goodness, it keeps making me think of that A+ cardigan. I cannot wait to see that done. Oh, 841. I love how specific they are, like 841, you know, not 840, not 845, it's 841. I'm going to say 845 then. I'll push it up even more. Hopefully they're not. You know what? I'm going to say 840. I'm going to go with 840. Maybe they'll show up a little early. than that. Although if they've updated it, I kind of want to go with 841. I got my kid convinced to watch Miles from Tomorrowland right now, so new guess 842. Slouchy slipper socks. Just too bad I promise myself now I can put some of this yarn that's right. Yeah. So I really want to go get my bag. Hopefully it turns out. So I ordered a bag yesterday. Or no, not yesterday. I ordered a bag Monday or Sunday. I think Sunday night. And it finally came yesterday, which I knew it was supposed to come yesterday. And yeah, that's what I said, 842. 840 as well. First of all, it was supposed to be a black bag, right? A black bag that kind of sort of resembled the look of this, right? Like with the zipper pulls and the way this just overall look of this is. That is not the bag I got. It was a navy blue bag, like a grayish blue bag. No, navy. It was more of a dark blue. It was like a dark blue color, but like a grayish, like a denim color. And it was like, what's the word? Corduroy fabric looking. And I went, if this was even remotely the same look as a bag I had ordered, I would have kept it. But you could tell this was a return that got mislabeled somehow. So I returned it. Well, I initiated a return and immediately ordered another bag that I could have. Now, if I really wanted if I really took the time to really look at the bags and pick out one that, I was willing to wait for like a color or something, there's plenty of bags that I could get, but I wanted to have it before the weekend because I want to take it with me next week. So I decided to find a bag that I could get by today. And so I found one. I think I ended up getting like a pinkish colored bag. So I'm really anxious to go get it off my porch and see if I actually got the right one. It's supposed to be one of those bags that you can travel with, like on a plane and things. It's like a backpack style. It's got a little sleeve on the back side of it that you can slide onto the handles of like your rolling luggage. And it's got all the pockets and things in it. I think it might even have a spot to put like a battery pack to charge your phone. Or it might even have a battery pack. I'm not sure. I don't know. But it was only like a $30 bag. So I basically just I exchanged one for one, but like a different brand. And so we'll see if this is a new one. See if I actually get the actual package I'm supposed to get, or bag. I got one more row, guys. One more row. How did I get to one already? It's crazy. I don't know. I'm about to be like, even if this isn't 150 rows, I'm about to be like, well, I got to around 150 rows because I've been marking them, and it's close enough, right? So it's going to go on my shoulder, well, on somebody's shoulder, and then the bag will go over here. I hope that's going to be long enough. That's supposed to be a crossbody, y'all. And it barely, like, even with a stretch, it barely goes. It doesn't even go from my shoulder to my, I mean, if I really cranked on it, I could get it to go to my hip. So I'm wondering if maybe I shouldn't do a few more rows on it. Do like another 10 rows or so, maybe? Maybe 20 more rows to get it longer. I don't know. It calls for 150 rows. And I've done 150 rows, according to my counting. I mean, I have some yarn left that I could go a little ways more if I need to, or if I want to. It is going to stretch, so, and then about 10 rows or so are going to be sewn into the bags, so I am going to shorten up just a little bit. Buttons and seams and such. Ooh, interesting. Sounds fun. So yeah, when I put it on here, I'm going to seam, or I'm going to sew the handles on the inside here down into here a little ways. So it's almost hard to look at because it's so optical illusion-y. It kind of messes with the old eyeballs. That's so cool. All right, I'm gonna go grab my bag. I'll be right back. I know where you guys hide, so I got some papers on my way by. Okay. Right as I sit down, everyone run. That pops up. This is the bag that I received. It's a nice bag. Don't get me wrong. But I've already initiated the return, so yeah. It's going back. It's going back. I'll show you what it was supposed to look like. It was supposed to look like this. That's what it was supposed to look like. Did not look like that. Not the same bag. That's one of the first times I feel like that's ever happened to me. That's crazy, Stefan. So anyway, let's see. So far, so good. It's the same color as what I ordered. Got some more foam glass for my phone. So far, so good. This shows you how an unwrapper I am. I try to keep things as nice as possible. People get annoyed with how I open things at Christmas. I'm sitting there. I'm one of the last few people still opening presents. Because I'm like, just very, I don't know, particular. It's just how I open things. I know, right? We're close to the same thing. Now this is what I ordered the first time, but in a black. But again, this is one of the colors I could get as soon as possible. So I went with this color. And I figured it's not a bad color. It's not a bad color. I would prefer the black, but I may get a second one of these. I don't know. Because I can carry 2 bags on a plane, y'all. One can go under my feet and one can go above my head. Oh, this is nice compared to that one. Oh, this one actually comes with the little spot. Yeah, so you can put a little battery pack in here. So this is the place you put the USB into, although my phone is not USB, so I've got a little extra cord in here. I wonder if I could change that out for something else. Because, oh wait, no, I could always get an adapter for my adapter. Yeah, it's got all the pockets. Got these little clear pockets right here. I'm not sure what I would put in that because I feel like things would fall out of that. I don't know. I don't think I could get very many projects in here, but we'll see. I'll at least get 1 or 2 in here, small ones. So got place for needles here if you wanted to do needles, but then you could also use this for hooks, and then hooks here. So we'll see. And holes for the yarn to come out, yep. Oh, I guess this has to go in like that. It's got this for you to hold the handles together, I guess. And this is it's got a pocket back here. And then this is that little strap thingy that you can put your luggage through there if you're not carrying it on your back. Nice little bag. Be right back. All right, it's 8:41. Well, it looks like they showed up at 8:41. Okay, so good morning, Sanita. She's walking you, right? Okay, so I'm trying to decide if this is going to be long enough. I don't know. I feel like it needs some more length, maybe. I mean, I'm also trying to take into account that it is going to stretch with any weight that's put in here. So, well, hello, Kitty, again. She's got to go check out the box and all the stuff. Let's see. I don't know. To add or not to add, that is the question. It stretches, but not much, y'all. It stretches maybe another, I don't know, 4 to 6 inches, not much. So, but then I feel like it comes back. I feel like I just want to end it. Thanks, Lisa, for confirming what I was wanting to do. As I'm cutting it, I was waiting for somebody. I'm like, waiting for somebody to tell me, oh, I didn't leave a long enough tail to sew that on. I did on this end, kind of. I'm going to sew that on later. I'm going to do the willow market bag with this. Yeah, it will pull down. Yeah, that's what I'm accounting for. That it will pull down. Let's see. An I and an H. Here we go. So the base has the smaller hook. When do you use the bigger hook then? Maybe. No, the base uses the bigger hook, and then the top trim uses the smaller hook. Okay. So let's see. Yeah, that's all you can do, Tank. I hope they survive for you. I really do, because tomatoes are awesome. Got big girls, huh? All right, so this recommends a 6.5. So I'm guessing they use a 5.5, which is recommended by most of the yarn they use. I don't have 3 of them, but Lily Sugars and Cream is going to be similar to this one, so it's a 5. So it uses a 5 and then it goes up a half. So I'm going to say 6.5 and a 7. So I'm going to go with a 7. And then on the trim, I'll go to the smaller 6.5 hook. Maybe if I could pull anything out. Like half the middle came out. Oh, that's right. This yarn does not like all the hooks, so I might have to pull out my prims. But first, I need to figure out get these hooks out of the way. Well, you know, if somebody ends up purchasing this bag and it doesn't fit as a crossbody, it could always be used as a shoulder bag where you just carry it on the one shoulder and not across the body. A strand of the yarn came out of this when it was sitting in the skein for somehow. So I don't know how the strand got stranded. I don't know how the strand got stranded. Amazingly enough, it came out. And all I'm going to do is we're going to cut about right there and cut that off because it's not usable. All right, I'm going to start this willow mesh bag just because I don't know, I want to. All right, so magic circle. Watch it be something I finish today. Oh my goodness. Oh, wow. 8 foot tall. That's crazy. All right. Yeah, maybe eventually they will. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. So, does anybody else get into Shark Week with the Discovery Channel? Been watching shark shows with the kids, old ones, just because we don't watch the Shark Week live or anything. And then I'll watch whatever they post new with them too. So, all right. So I've got my 12. So did they show up at 8:41 like they said? Or a little early? I love this. This pattern uses stacked single crochets. They're becoming more and more a thing. I love it. So I just got to do... Okay, so do I go small or medium? Which one do you guys think? Put a poll out there. Let's put a poll. Monique's girls love shark. We painted rocks yesterday and they were painting sharks. Oh, that's cool. So figured out. Oh my goodness, Marianne. She said it changed at 8:41. So, all right. Which size of the willow mesh market bag should I make? Small or medium? Put your vote in. Put your vote in. You got time because I've got to make... Or large. Oh, I should put large. Oh, hold on. Don't vote on the poll yet. I gotta... Oh, man. I want to add to it. Oh. I'm gonna change it. Hold on. And not which size. What size should I make for the willow mesh market bag? I know. I wanted to do something else. Medium I guess it has a large too. Because it says stop here to go to so I've got stop here, go to for small, stop here for medium, and then if I go another round, it goes, I'm guessing, to a large. So small, medium, or large. Let's see. It really is hard to tell, but those are the 3 sizes. Small, medium, large. And there's not a big difference between them all. One row, one round of increase is it. Is all the difference is. And hopefully I have enough to make the large if large gets picked. So when it says how much yarn to use, I don't know if it's, you know, to make the max size on here. I would hope it would be the large that you would need 500 yards for. It took 360 yards, no. Yeah, 360 yards to make that crossbody bag with the rainbow. So I'm already loving the way this is looking. This is going to look pretty. I might even finish it today. I'll show you guys here after I'm done with this round. It's very springy. This would have been a good bag to do for the spring in this color. Maybe I need to go get the Fireside one from Michael's to make an autumn one. But that's what it looks like so far. It's really pretty. I definitely want to cut that shorter. All right, stack single crochet. No, I'm going to worry about sewing that on after the live. I don't know, for some reason, just trying to do that on here, I was just like, eh. Not carrying the handles, it is a fast make. Ripped out the bag that I was making from the various first ones. Oh no! So I will sew it on after. That's all I have left to do for it, so it won't take long. Double crochet in the same. Double crochet in the next. Apparently I've been doing increases wrong. They do the increase at the beginning. I wouldn't say wrong, but I've been noticing that. Yeah, magic ring definitely holds better. Well, in my opinion, I mean, there's people from both sides of the board that, you know, there are people that don't like the magic ring, and for some reason, those that don't like the magic ring, it doesn't hold for them, and I don't understand. It's so weird. Good morning, Mishi. Thank you. Fly bye. Here. Bye bye. High five. Fly bye 5. You put a magnetic closure on mine. Cool. I still gotta figure out how to cover up the magnetic closures on the ones where you bend them on the outside. Oh, I am working on Willow mesh market bag. All about the bags. I'm all about the bags. The bags. Thank you for the star and the sparkles. I love them. I love them. I love them. I love sparkles. I was telling somebody the other day that it was my daughter's dance teacher. She's having a baby girl in September. I might make her something. I was thinking about trying to make her like a, I don't know her well, but she's been a great teacher for my daughter for a couple years now. And she's having a girl. And I was thinking about making a Grafgan with a pair of slippers because she happened to be teaching a ballet technique class when I was talking to her. So she's definitely a ballet teacher. I just thought it'd be cute to make like a little Grafgan with like a pink one with white ballet slippers, or like light pink ballet slippers instead of white. Bye. Thank you, Mishi. Where was I going? Why was I even talking about that? I started doing the double magic ring. I like the double magic ring. I feel like it holds tighter even still than the single magic ring. Okay, I did something wrong because this ain't right. This ain't right. This ain't right. Yep, right there. I'm going to pull it back about halfway. I did something wrong. 9 o'clock already. No. I don't know what I was going to say. Don't know. This yarn though, my goodness. It is like thick, but like it's made up of all these tiny little strands, and so like as you work with it, it like, I think I'm untwisting it as I'm working with it, so it wants to like flatten out and like get splitty. I mean, it's working up okay with this yarn or this hook, so I'm going to keep going with the clover. I did find, though, the last time I used this yarn, I used a Prim, and I don't know why that worked better, but it did for some reason. Yeah, I was going to make the dance teacher a Grafgan. I just can't remember where I was going with that and why I was even saying anything about it. Oh, because I was telling her about how, the sparkles. There we go. I was telling her about how she was talking about how she thought she was going to be a boy mom, and then she found out she was having a girl, and she was in shock. And I said, well, I had my daughter first, and then I had boys after that, and I was like, I was slightly disappointed. I wouldn't say disappointed, but I was just like, well, no more girl clothes to buy, and sparkles and bows and all the things. And I was like, but then my youngest came along, and he loves his sparkles, so I was like, I got my sparkles. So that's where that was going. And then I squirreled to saying that I had thought about making her a blanket, a small little blanket with ballet slippers on it. I don't know how I feel really about that. Good morning, Tara. All right, so I'm on round 4. Yeah. Round 4. I'm using up your yarn, Frisbee. This is the yarn I bought from you that I used the Prim hook in the past to make the one market bag. You know, I don't mind making other people's patterns every once in a while because it gives my brain a break from trying to come up with designs. And so it's like, because it gets so frustrating when my brain is like, why can I not make this work? And so I get so frustrated and upset with myself and then push myself to make something I'm not happy with. So making other people's patterns helps me see how they design, how they construct things, and it just gives me, it kind of gives me that brain break that I need to like just do something that I know what it's going to end up looking like. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, I don't know. It's hard to explain. Yeah, so remember I made that one market meshy bag with this yarn, but it was that purples and blues. I have one more skein of that, and I don't know what I'm going to make with it. I need more, but I don't know that I can get more of that color. I don't know if I can get more of that color. Unless you have some, Frizzy, I might buy it from you. Unless you got rid of it all. I need more of this one to make a bag. I can't make a bag with this. It's only 130 yards. So, Pinks, and trust me, he was all boy. I know, that's what I was saying. My youngest came along and he loves the rainbows and he loves the sparkles. And I'm like, yes, I got my rainbows and my sparkles. So it was just fun. It was fun. It is fun. I mean, the kid wants me to make him a Impkin in sparkle yarn. So, whatever, dude, whatever. Like I said, I might be on a amigurumi kick.
He's hogging my balloon again. Won't give me it back.
Go put it in your room. Give it back to him.
Yours.
Stop arguing over the balloon. Brenly, give it back. Jonathan, go put it in your room. Sold it all. Oh, darn. That stinks. Yeah, I don't know that I can get any more of it. I think it's gone. Michaels sells the yarn. It's a dupe of the same yarn. Well, hello, another kitty break. Another kitty break. What's up, Luna? Luna. Don't step on the keyboard. Can you stop stepping on the keyboard, please? Can you stop stepping on the keyboard, please? Ugh. Thank you. Kitty break. Get hair all over me. Oh, I wish I could figure out where to get more of that yarn. I don't think they sell it this color anymore. It's called City Lights. City Lights. Let's see. Premiere. Of course, both of ours facing down. Cotton, Fair, Bulky, City Lights. Cotton Fur Bulky Ballet Pink. Nope, that's not what I want. Bulky Prints. Let's go Premiere real quick. It's a bulky 5, so let's see. Cotton, Fair, Bulky. Yep. Ooh, that's cool. I don't like how it how the shaped out though. Yeah, it looks like the Cotton Fair Bulky's not sold anymore, so I'm gonna have to figure out. You know what I could do? Because Michaels sells a dupe of this yarn, I could just get Actually, I might just do that. So they have white. I could make the bag out of white, and then this part right here, this yarn I could do in the mesh part if I were to make another one of these bags. But like, you know, if I come across another bag that has like, you know, a base and then it has like a meshy part in the middle, I could always change colors. I think that would look cool. I'm just thinking this bag in particular would look pretty if I did white for the base and the handles, and then do the variegated in the center. White, cream, yeah, they've got one or the other. But like what I'm saying is I could do like this center part right here could be my variegated yarn if I have enough, and then get like a cream color to do down here and up here. I think it's on clearance. I might have to go back to Michael's. I have to get out and about anyway. I gotta go to the post office and mail off my daughter's passport application to fix her passport because somehow she got marked as a male. It got messed up, so we have to correct that, and so I gotta mail that off, and then also go take some stuff to Target or return to Target, and then I have to take returns to the UPS store. Maybe, just maybe, I'll run out to Open Door Mission and drop off the clothes and whatnot in the back of my car to donate them, and then stop at Michael's and get the yarn because I know what I'm going to use it for. It's going to go with a bag, so that's why I'm going to buy yarn, and only if it's on clearance. If it's not on clearance, I'm not going to touch it. I'm going to go in, I'm going to see if it's on clearance. If it's not, I'll leave. But I think, I want to say that color was on clearance and nobody was picking it up because it's white. Who wants white? But I do. Not usually, but I do. So yeah. I am seriously debating giving the kids the morning off because I want to go get that stuff done this morning. I don't want to wait till this afternoon. So I think I will. Why not? It's the summertime, right? They're about to get a whole week off next week, so it's not like they're not going to have time off over the summer. But what's one more day, right? Sounds like a busy day. Yep. And then I also have to drop off the older two at, they're doing what's called Wednesdays at Walnut. It's a park called Walnut Creek Park or something like that around here. For the youth group, they meet over the summer. They're doing this they meet up at the park. They have drinks and snacks, and they have 9 Square, I think is what it's called, or something. They've got cornhole, a bunch of games, and it's in a very large park where they can walk around on sidewalks around a little lake. So just a hangout time. So I think I am, Frizzy. I think I am. That way I can just hang out this afternoon and not have to be all running all over this afternoon. I can just run all over this morning and then figure out something to do with the youngest while they're at their park thing this evening, the older two. I don't know what we'll do. Maybe we'll go get some ice cream or something from somewhere. Go to Sonic, get slushies or something. Although happy hour is not going to be during the time that we're out and about. So, but you know, we try to take him and do something special with him while they're off doing their thing. So that way, maybe he's not sitting on technology the whole time. You know, this bag's actually going to be kind of cute. I agree. Have a fun day. Hold on a second. Hey, kids! No school today.
What?
No school today.
Why?
Because I want to go get some errands done this morning. They go, what? Why? At least the oldest did. She's like, what? Why? Because I feel like it. That's why. Why not? Are you guys okay with that? Are you okay with having the day off?
What?
Are you okay with having the day off?
Yeah,
Because I wanted to do it right now instead of waiting. I don't. Yeah, we should just coin a new thing. Mini golf. Just 18 rounds of mini golf in like 10 minutes. Speed mini golf. It's not that expensive. It might actually be worth it. And honestly, we could get it done in the 2 hours that they're going to be good. That the older two will be doing their thing. Stefan, you might not have a bad idea. We might just do that. I think my husband would be up for that. I'll have to give him a call later and be like, hey, how would you feel about going and doing some putt-putt this evening with the youngest? It's not like we won't be there for less than 30 minutes. That kid, I tell you, he's like, can't keep up with him. Although the last time when it was just me and him, he actually listened for the most part and stayed where I could see him. And he did wait a little bit, but we still sped through there within like a crazy amount of time. It was ridiculous. How do we say that quickly? Speedy mini golf, speedy mini golf, speedy putt putt, Speedy McPutterson. That's what I'll call him. That's his new nickname, Speedy McPutterson. Like literally spent like 15 minutes playing the 18 rounds of mini golf, and then I think we spent like 15-20 minutes doing the arcade. I gave him $20 to spend in the arcade. Gone like that. 9:17. Yeah, we're just gonna have what do they call those, a field day, where you just, I love how they call them field days when they're fun days. Do your schools call them field days where they like go outside and play games and stuff instead of like doing school? Basically kind of like having fun without doing school that day or something. I feel like I had those growing up in elementary school. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, I forgot about the poll. Whoopsies. Hold on, let's see what we got here. End poll. All right, so are you going to show me what it is? It looked like it said medium. Medium was the winner. Okay. Putt-putt. Mini golf. Mini golf. You know the little mini golf putt-putts? Am I calling it wrong? Like prehistoric putt? Do you have those around? What's some other places like that? Mini golf. Well, prehistoric's all indoors, but there's outdoor mini golf too. We could do that one, because that one I don't think has an arcade. But that one is like way out of the way. I'm on 6, right? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm so used to doing the increase at the end that when I do the increase at the beginning, it throws me off. But somehow doing the increase at the beginning of each thing is like makes it rounder than doing it at the end. It's weird. Good morning, BB. Oh, don't be sorry for going back to sleep. I was wanting to do the same thing myself this morning. You picked medium. 2, 3, 4. So this is what I've got so far for medium. I'm not even. I still have 2 more rounds after this one before I'm done increasing. I might end up with a large bag because of my yarn, but that's okay. Honestly, I hope this one turns out a little better than the last one I made with this yarn. You know what? I might actually pull a Marianne and repurpose my yarn off the other one. I don't know. I have to pull it out and show it to you guys and be like, do I keep it in the bag or do I pull it out and repurpose it into another bag? I don't know. I'm not thrilled with it. But I mean, there might be somebody out there that likes the meshy bags better than I do. Again, I'm also not making these to keep them either. All of them. I make a lot of these bags to like give away or sell. So, oh, it's right there. I can't see it. But I gotta find the zipper opening. Because if I can repurpose the yarn, I'll have plenty of yarn to do something with it. But again, I don't mind the idea of doing the cream part either. I don't know. I think this was a Yarnspirations or Crochet Crowd pattern. I don't know. I'm not thrilled with the way it just turned out. I don't know. It's just the handles up here. Maybe it's just the handles are driving me nuts, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Keep it in the bag or repurpose the yarn? Although I did go through and glue the knots, so I don't know. Oh my. Another good thing about not doing school today, my mess around me, I don't have to clean it up right now. I will clean it up later, just not right now. One, 2, 3, 4. You repurpose the yarn from that bag. I know, there's just something about it. It's just, I don't know. I just don't know if I'll be able to. That's the thing. Now that I forgot that I glued the knots together. I put a little glue on the knots. But that doesn't mean I can't use it. It's just frogging it might be a little bit hairy. And finding where I sewed it all in and stuff too. What'd you make with it then, BB? I'd be willing to make another bag with it. I just don't know which one. Because for me, cotton just makes great bag yarn. This is so pretty cool looking. All right. Pretty cool looking. 1, 2. Does anybody else watch R.J. Decker? It's a new show on ABC, I think. I don't know if it's new, but it's a new show that I recently discovered, and it's kind of a fun show to watch. It's about a private investigator that goes around, helps his ex-wife's new wife, who's a cop, do solve crimes and things. You don't know which one. Well, that is not helping me. I mean, I could make another hopeful tote, but I don't know if I have enough yarn for that. I feel like it needs to be another meshy market bag, but just different. Those books are really good. Okay, so it's a TV show based off of a book? Huh. I need to finish the book I just got, the Janet Ivanovich one. She's in the Amazon right now or something. She's trying to get something back, and it ended up getting taken by a jaguar or something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so I've got 2 more rounds till I get to the medium bags, the bag body. Oh, cool. Yeah, well, the show's pretty cool, so I bet the books are pretty good. Gotta be. I mean, because usually, books are better than the movies or TV shows because, of all the details that they leave out and whatnot, but not always are the books better. Because, I mean, I don't have any examples, but I just know that it has to be a thing that, they made the books better with the movies or the TV show. Y'all remember, did anybody ever watch Rizzolian Isles? That was based off of a book series. But for some reason, TNT and USA, their shows were always I felt like they were always on the same set, which they probably were, but it just always felt so, I don't know, I wouldn't say the graphics, but just the locations where they were at were just always you could tell it just felt staged, which I mean it was, but like low budget TV series kind of thing. Good morning, Diana. Those are great books. Rizzolian Isles. See, I didn't read those either. I just watched the show, but I bet the books would have been better than the TV show. So anyway, it is almost 9:30. I'm going to get done with this round and probably call it a morning so I can go do all my running around. I bet I could get it all done before. It's Frizzy today, right? We have you today, right? Yes, I think we already discussed this. It's Frizzy Wednesday. It's Frizzy Wednesday. It's Julianne Day. It's Julianne Day. Yeah, I think you come on if I remember correctly, the same time, like 11 my time. That means I have an hour and a half to go run all my errands. Thankfully, a lot of it's just drop-offs, so I don't have to do too much. 11 a.m. Pacific. Oh, so not till 1. Okay. I got plenty of time then. That's 3.5 hours. I could really take my time then. An hour at each location. Oh my goodness, you've started crocheting. Any tips? Take your time. Don't get frustrated. Try all the things because you never know what's going to land, what's going to be your vibe. I started out being, loving blankets. I've done a few amigurumis, a handful of amigurumis. I love making bags right now, so just, try all the things. Don't be afraid to try things. Because if it looks hard, it might not be hard to you. Try it. If it has a video, great. If it doesn't, try it anyway and see what happens, But, don't get frustrated when you can't do it the first time. Keep trying because you never know. And just, look around for tips and tricks from people, like, with doing certain things, because you never know. It might be like that light bulb moment that goes, oh, well, that makes sense, and now I know what I'm doing, So just be willing to learn. Be a lifelong learner. Try things. Try the hard things. You never know. Enjoy it. Yeah. I agree with a lot of people that are on the side that, even if it says intermediate pattern, try it. A lot of times it is just simple stitches, but where you place them, and so if they've got good pictures and good videos to show you that, then, it just makes it that much of an easier pattern than intermediate. Yep. Start at the beginning, read through your whole pattern. Please take that advice from those of us that don't do that well, because we miss things. But yes, read your patterns thoroughly. Learn how to read a pattern. That's the other thing. Learn how to read a pattern. Juan the Yarn Addict's a good one to go to because he does written and video tutorials for most of his patterns. If he has a tutorial up, more than likely he has a written. And it is very helpful because you can print out the tutorial or the pattern and watch the video and make it at the same time, and you can see what he's meaning by what he's saying in the pattern, and that will help you learn how to read patterns. So I wish I was better about getting recorded video out, but right now I just have a handful of written patterns. I do have some video tutorials on my channel, but not a ton. Is this a factory knot or got tangled knot? Oh, got tangled knot. All right, 1, 2. Oh, it's after 9:30. Why didn't nobody tell me? Oh, that's right. I'm going to the end of this round. But yeah, if you've got questions, just keep coming back here and we'll do our best to answer them. Yes, ask for help. Please ask for help. Like, I cannot stress that enough because my daughter hates to ask for help. And I tell her all the time, it's okay to ask for help. Don't assume you've got it right either. If something feels off, it probably is. But yes, always ask for help. Like don't let yourself get frustrated and give up on something because you don't understand it. If you don't understand it, ask somebody. A lot of us on here have been crocheting for decades. I myself have been almost 2 decades, 20 years. I'm getting close to 20 years, and a lot of them have been doing it a lot longer than that. So, but yeah, we will do our best to help you if we can. But anyway, I have to get off of here so I can go live my life and do my things I got to get done today. And in between, I'll be working on this. And then Frizzy, drop your channel if you are still here, or your live link if you want to, if somebody wants to snag that really fast, and drop that so we know to go there in a couple hours. She'll be on at, what do we say, 11 Pacific, noon Mountain, 1 p.m. Eastern, or 1 p.m. Central, 2 p.m. Eastern is what time she'll be on. 57 years. There you go. Tank has been doing that for just a few years. Yep. I am still learning things even after all the time I've been crocheting. I still haven't figured it all out. I want to learn more about amigurumi construction because that just blows my mind how people can just like, oh, I'm going to design this, and poof, there it is. Like, I wish I could do that with an amigurumi. I have designed other things, but not amigurumi. Not drop bees, silly. And Diana, you're doing amazing. Keep it up. Yes, make sure you go check out Frizzy, the link that just got dropped. She will be live here in a few hours. And you'll see a lot of us there if you go over there. And talking all about the same things all over again. And then some. So, I will see you guys back here on my channel, same time, same place, tomorrow. And have a great hump day. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Don't forget, y'all are all somebody to somebody. And I hope you feel the love.